Yep, guys, Open Chat Podcast tried to apologize previously. In case you missed this episode, here's the episode.
Hey, what did you say?
Bro, what happened,
I
bro?
said colored people chow each other.
That's insane. Then you say it again.
Yo.
But that guy,
He
man.
says it again.
But I think he said it as a joke, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I was saying it as a joke.
We say a lot of things about the Popo guys.
You can tell.
Yep, guys, they tried to apologize before, but their apology was never taken serious, guys, until they saw that it's serious after their multi-choice contract was cancelled. And then after that, guys, they decided to make a formal apology. Here's their apology, guys.
Okay, guys, I think before we start today's episode, there's been a lot of things happening on social media, on the news, and I think it's very important, out of respect, we address this thing. Statements are not enough, online statements, because the things are said on the podcast, and I feel it's important we also render an apology on the podcast as well. So what we did today, we just made sure that everyone who was a part of that video is here to formally apologize, And guys, I want to make something very, very clear as well. I had to write this down, this apology, to respect the moments and make no mistakes. So you'll forgive me. I have to read this from my phone. Okay. So yeah. An episode of Open Chats Podcast, episode 128 to be more specific, has gone viral for all the wrong reasons. With this episode 131, we here at Open Chats Podcast wish to unconditionally and unreservedly apologize for the hurt and the harm we caused to the colored community and to South Africa at large, and we take accountability for our utterances. Our statements in the episode were racist, sexist, unfortunate, irresponsible, reckless, and un-African. Our statements have caused so much outrage and offense, not only in the colored community of South Africa, but to all South Africans, irrespective of race, color, or creed. Now, I would like to take this opportunity to apologize on behalf of the entire crew of the Open Chats podcast. We recognize that the success of this podcast and all affiliated podcasts is as a result of the right to freedom of expression we enjoy and benefit from. However, we recognize and now understand that we cannot exercise this right in such a manner that we unfairly discriminate against others based on their race, and we cannot strip anyone of their dignity through reckless utterances. Episode 128 of the Open Chats podcast has been removed from all our platforms, and we regret that it still continues to be decimated by people not associated with our platform, therefore causing further outrage and pain. We therefore ask that we stop causing further hate and request that no other person shares it any further. Beyond this apology and the removal of the offensive episode from all our platforms, we at Open Chats Podcast wish to demonstrate our remorse through further action. We commit to educating ourselves on the human rights, race relations, and racism at a reputable institute of higher education, so we understand these rights and never infringe the rights of others again. We at Open Chats Podcast also wish to invite any South African political parties, particularly those who have publicly stated their dissatisfaction with us, to discuss matters around human rights, race relations, and racism in an Open Chats podcast to be recorded in due course. We intended on approaching the South African Human Rights Commission as a further measure to demonstrate our remorse. However, due to the outrage of our utterances, many interested parties approached the South African Human Rights Commission and rightfully exercised their legal rights and constitutional rights and lodged complaints with the institution. Our legal team are liaising with the South African Human Rights Commission and aggrieved parties to reach a resolution soon. We remain committed to comply with any directive by the South African Human Rights Commission. We are disappointed with ourselves and the blatant disregard we showed when talking about vulnerable group of people. We remain remorseful and request for the forgiveness of the colored community of South Africa and all South Africans, irrespective of race, color, or creed. Any further communications regarding this matter can be sent to our legal representatives for further processing and attention. We're really, really sorry.
Yeah, bro, to the color community and all the viewers, man, I also would like to express our sincerest apologies from myself and on behalf of the team as well. And Open Chats, we are truly sorry for the damage that we've caused. And yeah.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
It seems like they mean it this time around, guys, because they say that they said this thing jokingly. So guys, I don't know what's your take on this one. You can leave a comment down below in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification icon in order to be the first person to know whenever I upload a new video. Once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.